Hello peeps, Hillbilly Arf with you. Just a bit of an update on what's going on with these protests. I am not involved in any way whatsoever with anybody or any organisation. I'm just talking about it. And the last video I did was a bit of swearing in it. And not one bad comment. Everybody was for it. Most of it was from the public. They know what's going on. Now, I'm not going to swear in this one. I've had a couple of people contacted me and showing me some stuff, and I've had a look around this morning and last night, and I'll tell you exactly what's going on. And I actually saw the Farmers Union, a second in command of the Farmers Union, being interviewed on GB News here before, and what an embarrassment. So this is what is happening. If you don't know it, lots of farmers aren't joined to the National Farmers Union. And from what I understand, if you're not joined, they are only standing up for their members. So if you're not joined to the Farmers Union, you're nobody really. They're not interested in you. So if as a farmer you're not joined, they're not even talking for you. They've invited 3 lots of 600 people to Westminster Hall. And from what I've seen, people are expecting that they're going to talk to the MPs. So 1,800 people, they think, are going to have a personal meeting with your MP in a day. You're being duped, people. If you think a few MPs are going to meet 1,800 people and you can have a conversation, it's going to be in a room, isn't it? You can see it. They're going to get you all in a room talking to all these MPs. There's no way. Anyway, I wish you all well. I hope it'll work. But I was just listening to the second in command of the Farmers Union on GB News, just been interviewed now before. And even the news presenter says, "Where's your show of strength?" And he didn't get it whatsoever. He just did not get it. Because they're too close. It really is a shambles, absolute shambles. Now, of course I don't condone any violence or things like that. That is not what me and others have been saying. What we are saying is you should go protesting outside London all over the country. Ireland, England, Wales, everywhere. Non-violent tractor runs. So the public, most of the people who comment on my videos are not farming. They're the public. You lot are really nice people. You're with us. They're telling us what to do. And if you have protests, let the public come on them. Because the public want to help us. Because they realise this isn't just about farming. This is about everything. Nut zero. The public have had a guts full of it all. If you have little protests everywhere, all the people in your area will join in as well. Let them join in. A show of strength. The TV presenters in that news programme I just watched before were absolutely aghast at how the farmer was, the head of the Farming Union thought what was going to happen. They basically said the same as I said, they're going to be ignored. They are going to be ignored. They'll come back with some paper like happened in World War II with Chamberlain, wasn't there? Hey, have this piece of paper! And they'll give him an extra 500,000 on it or something. But it won't matter. And they've talked, like I said yesterday, they've talked on their own terms. So they've decided, all this run up now, there's been a month for everybody to calm down. They've talked to the people that they basically agree with, and then they'll forget about it the day after. That's what's going to happen. So, there we are. No swearing with me today. I've got to be honest with you, that riled me the other day. And when you hear that their nephew isn't talking for all farmers, he's talking for the members, that should say it all. Really. That should say it all. And that's why most of the farming community is always chucked under the bus by them, because they only represent really the top echelons. Let's be honest about it. They pretend they don't give a toss about the rest of us. So what do I think will happen? Here's my prediction. I think them lot will go there and they'll come back with some scrap of paper that says they'll have an extra, maybe a couple of 100,000 allowance. That's it, and they think they'll win and then they'll give up. That's what will happen. Now, can you see and imagine the Coal Miners Union or the Unison Union doing that for the people it was working for, eh? Can you imagine that? I wish there was a Bob Crow in charge of our farmers' union, I tell you. A lot of people may not like him, but he would got the job done. But like I said, they're too close. These people are basically civil service Quango lackeys. That's what it is. Talking to civil service Quango lackeys. That's what it is. There's no Bob Crow there. Giving it some strength about the... There we are. That's why we're all duped, see? People out there think the Farmers Union stands up for the farmers of this country. It doesn't, only stands up for the certain few. Remember, there was 600 originally asked to go. Then they upped that to 3 lots of 600. One of the members was on you and nice enough to say about it. And he said he basically told them to go and run and jump. He'd rather go on the other march. So, there we are. I wish you all well. I'm affiliated to nobody. I don't take orders off anybody. I say what I think, and if it upsets you, that's your problem, not mine, because I'm only telling the truth. So please comment, rate and subscribe, and thank you all for subscribing. Really appreciate it. You'll hear the truth from me, even if I'm wrong sometimes. If this march goes well, and people do a really good job and something happens, I'll be so happy for you, and I'll apologise on here. Okay? That's the kind of person I am. But if it goes the other way, I'll be saying exactly what I think. Ta-da.